Hello, everyone. It's good to be here with you today. I'm Alex, and I'll be filling in for Sarah today. Yeah, I'm feeling grateful and excited to be able to share a practice of meditation that has been, yeah, really deeply meaningful for me in my journey. So, yeah, this practice that I'll share today can be done. You can be sitting in a chair. You can be lying down, or sit it on a meditation cushion, whatever feels most comfortable to you. And I'd like to credit the inspiration for the practice that I want to share today with the late John Chitty, who is the co-founder of a school in Boulder, Colorado, called the Colorado School of Energy Studies, where he and his wife teach a number of different practices, but one of them is called a practice by the name of biodynamic craniosacral therapy. And so this practice is inspired by John's teachings in craniosacral therapy. Hmm. So as we begin here, I'll invite you, if you'd like to, just begin by closing your eyes and shifting your gaze to come into your own inner experience. Just allowing all of any busyness or tasks or to-do lists from your day to just put that to the side for this next 45 minutes and drop into the sense of this is your time. This is a time for you to connect with yourself, for you to be with yourself. So I invite you to begin to notice your feet on the floor or on the ground. Notice your seat and the point of contact between your body and the earth or the chair or whatever is beneath you. And then beginning to notice the quality of your breath just as it is in this moment. Just noticing the inflow of air coming in through the nostrils, the expansion of your belly, and then on the exhale, notice how your belly is also in a contracting motion. Just noticing this cycle, this rhythm of breath coming into the body through the nose and how the body shifts and moves with each inhale and exhale. And now let's bring our attention to whatever you're noticing in the field of your thoughts. Just noticing any mind activity that might be present right now. And see if you can just drop into the sense of observing whatever is already there. No need to get rid of thoughts or fix them or get carried away by them. See if you can simply observe from a kind of neutral presence what is already happening in your mind. And if you notice yourself getting carried away or lost in a thought, that's okay. Just gently notice that and bring yourself back to the sense of observer or witness. There's a sense of impartialness, impartiality to this witness mode. And now we're going to shift away from the field of our thoughts. And we'll move into noticing whatever is present here for you now in your emotional body. And again, here, simply noticing what feelings are already present. And whatever it is, whatever you find, see if you can, again, without any judgment, just notice and welcome whatever's already here. Even if you notice some form of resistance, or maybe there's a kind of holding or rigidity, see if you can notice that and welcome that too. See if you can even notice what it's like to observe an emotion or your emotional body without putting a label or a name on what an emotion is. Like, oh, this is sadness, or oh, this is nervousness, or this is jitteriness. See if you can drop a layer deeper. Let go of the naming or the labeling and just feel the actual emotional experience itself. And what you may find if you attempt that, notice an emotion without naming or labeling, is that emotions often live in the body as a physical sensation in the body. And it can be really useful to be able to know what different emotional experiences are correlated with different body sensations that we experience. And so now I'd like to transition us into the body and really begin to explore the felt sense of body sensations as they are showing up in the present moment. The field of thoughts and emotions can can be quite complex and they're quite vast. And it can be easy to get lost in thoughts and feelings and to lose connection with the present moment. At least for me, I know I've experienced this many times. And for me, there is a simplicity and an immediacy of being with the simple physical sensations, the raw body sensations that can help connect to the present moment. And so for this next part of the practice, we'll just put to the best of our ability thoughts and emotions to the side and bring our awareness more deeply into our physical body. So I invite you to just notice the different parts of your body and the sensations that are present there just now. You can again notice your seat, your legs, your feet, your arms, and your chest, and your head and face. There's always the sense of gravity where our body is always making contact with some surface underneath us. And with that, there's always a sensation, a physical sensation in the moment that can be observed and explored. So see if you can right now even notice where your body is making contact and begin to explore some of the more nuances or the details of the surface, the connection point between your body and the surface beneath you. Noticing the different textures, different levels of pressure. Maybe some points have a much higher density of pressure than others. Now, with your attention kind of scanning throughout your whole body, choose or notice one area of your body where there is an area of sensation that is standing out to you. Could be anywhere in your arms or your legs or your face or head or chest. There's no right or wrong here. Just notice one area of sensation and begin to focus your awareness on that specific area. To the best of your ability. And if you notice losing focus on sensation or getting caught in thoughts, that's okay. Just notice that and do your best to bring your attention to the felt sense of the body. And so, wherever this area of sensation is that you've chosen, see if you can kind of draw an outline or find the borders of this area of sensation within your body. Just noticing approximately where where are the boundaries on the left and the right, front and the back, the top and the bottom of this particular area. Notice if there are any textures or density to this spot. Maybe it has a temperature. You can notice if it's kind of more shallow, like on the surface of the skin, or maybe it's deeper, more towards the center of the body. Just noticing exactly how the sensation is presenting itself to you right now. Not needing to change it. No need to figure it out or ask why or where did this come from. We're just noticing. Allowing your awareness to rest on witnessing this part of your body, noticing every detail. And now we'll shift our attention for a few minutes away from this part of the body. We'll call this area the target area. We'll come back to it. But for the next few moments, let's shift our attention to our feet. Pick one of your feet, choose the right foot. If your sensation was already in the right foot, you can choose your left foot. But if not, let's focus on the right foot. And here, just kind of taking inventory, taking a full scan of the entirety of the right foot. Keeping your awareness within the right foot as much as possible. Noticing again whatever sensations are showing up in the right foot. You can begin to notice your toes, starting with the big toe and going down the line. There's your second toe, your third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. See if you can notice the space in between your toes. Now let's imagine that you have a magic marker and starting on the outer edge of your big toe, let's take that magic marker and slowly draw an outline around the perimeter, the outer edges of your entire foot. So going down the inside of your right foot, slowly going at a slow enough pace where you can notice each inch of this outline being drawn. Down the toe, down the arch of your foot, and going back to the ankle and the heel, around the back, coming up the outer edge of the foot, all the way up to the pinky toe. And see if you can even take that marker and draw in the outlines of each of the toes, including the length of each one of the toes. Noticing now the entire surface of the top of your right foot. Noticing as much detail as you can of all the sensations that are present there now. And just scanning with curiosity and this kind of neutral, impartial observation. What is happening on the top of the right foot right now? Even if there's a lack of sensation, just noticing what does the lack of sensation feel like? Bringing the awareness down to the bottom of the right foot, focusing only on the very bottom plane, that whole surface. Noticing different points of pressure or texture. Maybe there are temperature differences you can notice, just noticing every detail. And now we'll shift back to that target area that we started with, leaving the right foot for now. Going back to the target area where you drew the outline before and noticing what's here now. Are there similar sensations present? Is it about the same? Maybe it's completely different and has disappeared completely or moved on in some way. And whatever it is, just being okay with whatever is showing up in that area of your body. And again, noticing and see if you can again draw this kind of outline of the sensation or lack of sensation that's present in this part of your body. Noticing again the left and the right boundaries, the top and the bottom, the front and the back. See if you can detect if the sensation is more to one side of the outline than the other. Maybe it's more on the left or the right, or maybe it's right in the middle. We're tuning into the language of the body, the language of physical sensation. And we're using the language of words to try to get us there. But the language of the body is not made up of words. It's raw physical sensation. See if you can hear what your body is trying to say in this area without judgment or interpretation. The sensations that you notice could be pleasant or unpleasant. Maybe they're moving and shifting, maybe subtly or not so subtly, like a little river or a little creek flowing inside your body. Or maybe they're more still and static, kind of block like. There's no better or worse or hierarchy. Whatever you notice is your experience. And so now we'll shift once more into go into the left hand now. And if you've already been paying attention to your left hand, you can notice your right hand. But if not, let's focus on our left hand. Just taking in the wholeness of your left hand, noticing everything there is to notice in the sensations of your left hand. And again, we'll bring back this magic marker, starting with the outer edge of your thumb and drawing an outline around the whole hand, starting by going down the inside of your hand, down the thumb to the back of the palm. And again, seeing if you can notice this outline being drawn in each and every centimeter. Try not to miss any bit of it. Going up the outside of the other side of the hand up towards the pinky. Drawing around, up and down each one of the fingers, all the way up to the fingertip, and all the way back down to the little web parts of the hands. All the way back to the point where you started on your thumb. And noticing now the fingertips. Start one at a time. Start with the thumb. Notice just the fingertip of the thumb. Notice whatever is there and kind of go down the row. Each one of the fingertips. You can notice all five fingertips at once. And then once more, we'll Notice the whole top surface of the left hand, the tops of the fingers, the fingernails, the top of the main part of the hand. Just notice that whole area, just the top. What is that like right now? You're noticing the bottom of the hand, the whole palm, the bottom of each of the fingers, every detail that's available to you. And then lastly, shift our awareness, zoom out just a little bit more, and take in once again the entirety of the whole body. Try not to put too much effort or trying into this observing, but just noticing. If you can observe the whole body at once, just resting in this observation, allowing your awareness to be open and receptive, letting the sensations of your body come to you. And whenever you're ready, from this place of being really connected to your inner experience, when you're ready, you can slowly begin to open your eyes if they're closed. And when you do so, see if you can remain connected to your inner experience, just like you have been with your eyes closed. Just because we open our eyes doesn't mean we have to leave the present moment experience of what's happening in our body. So I'll leave you with that. That's my invitation, is throughout your day, see if you can maintain this connection to your present moment awareness of bodily sensations. Thank you. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for taking this time to practice and to work on cultivating awareness and stillness. I will hand it back to Misty. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Thanks so much for filling in for Sarah today. And thanks all of you for joining us. Hope to see you next Thursday. Until then, be well and don't forget to show yourself a little kindness. Thanks again. Bye.